Welcome and Merry Christmas. Today is the 7th of December. So together we are going to open door number 7. And this day I have a cup of tea. The COVID's is nearly gone, but I just have that awful cough that gets left lingering apparently for weeks and weeks and weeks. So today I am going to give to you 5 ideas for presents for Christmas. Some of it is relevant if you are a new gardener. Some of it is relevant if you are an experienced gardener. And so they're not just presents that I want. I have my Amazon wish list, and I've told my friends and my family, and if there's any subscribers out there that would like to gift for Christmas, I do have an Amazon wish list. I am terrible for getting the things that I like and that I could possibly need and want. So I did an Amazon wish list because it helps. It helps massively. The first gift that I think would be a great gift for a gardener is a magazine subscription. So I have one here. So let's open it together. So I've opened it a little bit. So this one I got seeds in. Seeds are always great because if you don't use the seeds, you can do seed swaps, and it's a really good way if you've got a plot especially to interact with other plot holders, to gain friends and things like that. So in this one I got some borage, which is great because that's something that I actually wanted to pick up from seed to make my own fertilizer. So that's a money saving one, that one. And then white mustard, which is a great cover crop, which I don't need at the moment, but for next year I will use this one. And then Moneymaker tomatoes. Now I have my tomatoes on my list that I want for this year. If I do find that there is going to be space, I will use these. If not, I will pass these on to someone else. But I need to read up a little bit more about these. I've heard the name quite a few times thrown around, but I'm not sure how good they would work in my plot or in my home garden. And some golden boar turnips. I will definitely grow these next year, as mine this year were not successful. Some melon sugar babies. Now I bought some melon from She Grows Veg, so I will use those over these, but again I can seed swap these. And then some chives. Now I had a lot of chives grown in my home garden this year, but none at the allotment. They didn't work out at the allotment. I think they needed more water, so these ones will go at my allotment. And then you obviously get your magazine to go with it, and I find that with a lot of the magazines that you buy, if you watch a lot of YouTube, then a lot of those guys are actually in a lot of these magazines. So these are great for anyone who likes to sit down with a cup of tea and wants to have a flick through in the colder weather where you're not outside so often. Having this is great. So you can do 6 months, you can do 12-month subscriptions, or I think you can do 3 months on some of them. Okay, so the next thing that I would do is going out somewhere. So check around in your local area for garden centres and places like that, with cafes and things like that, and you can grab vouchers to go to those places and spend at those places. Like for example, for me, Kew Gardens is only an hour and a half to 2 hours down the road in my husband's car. He can drop me there, I'm there for the whole day, and I'm loving life, and I can spend in the shop as I need to spend in the shop, because who doesn't need to spend in the shop? So that is what I would like as a voucher. So either something off of the price of going in there, or money to spend when you're there, and it's a whole day experience. And the same as your local garden centres. If you haven't really got the availability to go anywhere, then just ask for a voucher for your local garden centre. Even B&Q and places like that, they all have these outdoor centres where you can buy your plants, your pots, anything you might need from your garden, even if it's a bag of soil. So I would say a voucher for somewhere like that. So the next one I would say is a subscription to YouTube. So I've learned so much from YouTube, so much. And I watch videos over and over again. I save videos for when then I am growing that type of thing, whether it's a flower, whether it's a vegetable, whether it's composting. And you get to like your certain YouTubers, which is fantastic because then it gives you something to watch. I don't watch TV anymore. I used to watch quite a few soaps. I don't even watch soaps anymore. So I would say a YouTube subscription so you don't have to watch adverts. So it's £12.99 a month. I've had mine for, gosh, about 9 months now. And I don't know what I would do without it. So the fourth thing I would say is a nice cup, or a bigger one if you're a big tea or coffee drinker, and a lovely tin of biscuits, because as gardeners you sit down and you do lots of planning, lots of reading, lots of referencing and things like that, and I would say being able to sit down, have a cup of tea and a biscuit, it helps you focus, and it just makes the experience more relaxing, especially when you're doing a lot of research on a certain type of thing that you're hoping to grow. So yeah, so I would say something on the lower end of the budget is a lovely tin of biscuits, and with the tin as well, then you can refill the tin over and over again, keep it at your allotment plot, and dive into it whenever you need that little bit of fuel that you need. And if you do have accessibility to hot water while you're on your plot, then like a thermos cup would do fantastic for up there, just to keep your drinks warm. So that is a low budget, I would say, present. And my last one is even lower than that. Can you believe it? So my last gift is charity shop shopping. So I have got a lot of gardening books, and they can be very expensive to buy, especially from very experienced gardeners and from the Royal Horticultural Society. Those books are quite expensive. So I can't afford those books, not when I'm spending so much money on seeds in, bulbs in, all the other things that I buy, like soil and things like that. So what I do is I go around all the charity shops, I go into the book sections. Most books, I mean, I think the most I paid is £2.50 for a book, and that was a pack of books. I've got all sorts of books from all sorts of people, and lots from the RHS, lots of books from them. And I go through those books, I read them, and then what I do is I go into the supermarkets and places like that, and then I gift the books on. So I'm not keeping stacks of books and I've got all of this stuff. So once I've read a book and I feel like I've taken that knowledge from it, or if there's something specific in that book that I think, oh, I might forget that, I actually take a photograph of the page, and I have a little album in my phone for important bits of information that I may forget by not having that book anymore. And that way I can then go back to a charity shop and purchase another book. So I would say if you have a really low budget and you think that the person you're gifting to, or even for yourself, like to read up on unique things in the garden or allotment plot holding, anything like that, because you'd be surprised what is there. I mean, the massive books for gardening is just crazy. For some reason they always seem to be on the bottom shelf though, which is not great. I can't do the bottom shelf, I can't bend that far, so I always take someone with me. So it is a nice trip. So this week I am going charity shop shopping, is what I call it, and I get great things from there. So I pick up cups from there for the allotment, spoons, tins. You can pick up tools from there. Obviously books, like I mentioned, you can get gardening gloves and even baking equipment. So that is my 5. So I would say definitely some kind of magazine subscription. I would definitely say a YouTube subscription. I would also say a voucher to your local garden centre, or if you have something even more local and it's a small business, go for that one over a garden centre any day of the week. Or a visit to somewhere bigger like Kew Gardens. I'm not sure what's up north, there must be something up north. And then number 4 was a nice cup or thermos if you are at the plot and you have that access, with a beautiful tin of biscuits, you know, whether it's shortbread or chocolate biscuits, anything like that that can be reused. And then the final one is charity shop shopping. So yeah, so that is what I think will keep you going over 2026. I hope you like the tree. I did not decorate this tree, my husband decorated this tree. It would not look like this if I did it. So enjoy Christmas, enjoy your gifts, enjoy giving your gifts, and happy gardening. And I will see you back tomorrow for door number 8.